Success isn't just about dreaming big, it's about confronting what's holding you back. Many of us stay stuck in the comfort zone, surviving, but never thriving. To achieve greatness, you have to let go of what's safe and embrace the discomfort of change. Are you ready to break free and build the future you've always wanted? Many people dream of success. They see the shiny finish line, wealth, recognition, status, or freedom, and they pursue it with passion and hard work. Yet, so many fall short of what they truly desire. It's not because they lack ambition or effort. It's because they're trapped in an illusion. The illusion is this: success is not just about working hard or dreaming big. It's about what stands in the way of those dreams becoming reality. And often, that invisible barrier is ourselves. You see, success demands more than hustle. It demands mastery over your mind, your emotions, and your habits. Without this internal mastery, no amount of external effort can lead to lasting achievement. That's why so many people chase success, but end up stuck in cycles of frustration, doubt, or distraction. What holds you back? Fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. Fear is subtle but powerful. It keeps you comfortable in familiar patterns, even if those patterns don't serve your highest good. It whispers that you're not ready, not capable, or not deserving. Self-doubt and limiting beliefs are equally dangerous. They build walls in your mind that block you from stepping forward. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I don't have what it takes," or "it's too late for me" aren't facts. They're mental traps. Yet, they can control your actions if you let them. Distractions and lack of focus create another invisible cage. In today's world of constant stimulation and noise, it's easy to waste time on things that don't align with your goals. Social media, unnecessary drama, and fleeting pleasures dilute your energy and scatter your attention. The illusion also lies in the external markers of success: fame, money, or approval. Many people mistake these for the destination when they are only byproducts of deeper growth. Chasing them alone can lead to emptiness and burnout because they don't fix what's inside. True success is a journey inward first. It's about cultivating resilience, building discipline, and developing a mindset that welcomes struggle as a teacher rather than a threat. It's about becoming comfortable with discomfort, embracing failure as feedback, and committing to growth every single day. When you break free from these mental chains, you unlock something powerful: freedom. Freedom from self-sabotage, from external validation, and from fear-driven hesitation. This is the real secret. Success is less about what you do and more about who you become in the process. When your identity shifts to that of a relentless learner, a fearless doer, and a patient builder, success follows naturally. Remember, the biggest obstacle isn't the world outside. It's the battlefield within your own mind. Conquer that, and no external circumstance can stop you. Don't fall for the illusion that success is easy or fast. It requires relentless inner work, unwavering commitment, and a clear vision that keeps you anchored when storms come. But the reward, true greatness, not just in achievements, but in the strength of character, clarity of purpose, and peace that come from knowing you gave your best to become the person you were meant to be. There's a powerful story about a man and his buffalo that perfectly illustrates the trap of the comfort zone. The buffalo is loyal and steady, providing just enough food, just enough shelter, just enough ease to keep the man alive. It's familiar, predictable, and safe, but it doesn't offer growth. It doesn't push the man beyond survival. It keeps him stuck. This story symbolizes how the comfort zone works in our lives. It's a place where everything feels manageable, where risk is minimal, and where the demands on us are low. At first, it might seem like a blessing after all. Who wants constant stress or uncertainty? But the truth is, the comfort zone is a subtle prison. Inside that zone, life feels safe, but it's also stagnant. It offers just enough to get by, but not enough to excel. It lulls you into complacency, making you believe that this is all there is, just enough to survive, not enough to thrive. If you want greatness, you have to understand this. Comfort and growth cannot coexist. Growth demands discomfort. It demands stepping into the unknown, facing uncertainty, and pushing past the fear of failure. It demands leaving behind the familiar warmth of your comfort zone and walking toward a future that feels scary and unpredictable. This is the moment that defines you. Will you cling to what's safe and easy, or will you summon the courage to leave the buffalo behind? Leaving the comfort zone means embracing challenges that will test your strength and resilience. It means facing criticism, rejection, and setbacks. But it also means opening the door to possibilities you never imagined, new skills, deeper confidence, and achievements beyond your wildest dreams. Every success story you admire started with that first uncomfortable step away from comfort. The entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, and leaders who changed their worlds all chose to risk discomfort because they value growth more than ease. Remember, the comfort zone may feel like home, but it is not where your potential lies. Your potential lies in the space beyond comfort, in the unknown, in the struggle, and in the relentless pursuit of something greater. So ask yourself, are you willing to leave behind what feels safe, to face the unknown, and to fight for the greatness that awaits you? If the answer is yes, then take the first step. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because true greatness is never found inside the comfort zone. It's found when you dare to break free. Sometimes life disrupts us in ways we don't expect through loss, unexpected challenges, or situations that feel like the ground beneath us is shaking. These moments are uncomfortable, painful even. It feels like something vital has been taken away, like the man losing his buffalo in the story. For years, the buffalo was essential to the man and his family's survival. It was reliable, predictable, and provided the basics of life. Losing it felt like losing everything. But what the man didn't realize at the time was that the buffalo was holding them back. It was a limitation disguised as security. When the buffalo was removed, it forced the family to adapt. They had to learn new ways to survive and grow. This disruption, though terrifying in the moment, became a powerful catalyst for transformation. This story teaches us that disruption is not just chaos or loss, it's an invitation to breakthrough. Disruptions shake us out of complacency. They challenge our assumptions and force us to reconsider what's truly essential. They push us to innovate, to find strength we didn't know we had, and to step into new opportunities. If you're facing a disruption today, whether it's a job loss, a relationship ending, or an unexpected setback, remember that it may feel like a loss, but it can also be the beginning of something greater. The very thing you think is holding you back might be the thing you need to let go of to grow. Embrace disruption as a powerful force that breaks down old limitations and opens doors to new possibilities. Trust that through this process, you will evolve, adapt, and come out stronger on the other side. Growth often requires that we lose what feels comfortable so we can gain what feels extraordinary. The power of disruption lies in its ability to propel you beyond survival and into thriving, beyond the familiar and into greatness. When the son in the story saw his father's reaction, he felt confused, guilty, even afraid. He didn't understand why the loss of the buffalo was something to celebrate. It felt like a disaster. This confusion mirrors what many of us feel when life disrupts our comfort zones. We naturally resist change. We cling to what's familiar because it feels safe. But true growth never happens inside the comfort zone. It happens in those uncomfortable moments filled with uncertainty, doubt, and challenge. Discomfort is often mistaken as a signal to retreat, but it's actually a powerful signpost pointing us toward transformation. When your stability shakes, it forces you to look deeper. It forces you to get creative, to explore new paths, and to discover strengths you never knew you had. Those moments of confusion and guilt are not setbacks, they are part of the process. They are the emotional turbulence that comes before the breakthrough. The son's journey from confusion to understanding reminds us that growth is not always immediate or easy to recognize. Sometimes we have to lean into discomfort, hold space for uncertainty, and trust the process. By embracing challenges rather than fearing them, you unlock your true potential. You create space for new opportunities, new skills, and a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Remember, growth is a journey through discomfort toward possibility. Your struggles today are the foundation for your success tomorrow. So when life shakes your world, don't resist the discomfort. Instead, welcome it as the catalyst that will push you beyond your limits and into a future filled with promise. After the loss of the buffalo, the man found himself standing at a crossroads. What once was a source of comfort and survival was now gone. Many would have fallen into despair, trapped by grief and fear of the unknown. But this man chose a different path. Instead of succumbing to loss, he took responsibility for his future. He understood that clinging to what was lost would only keep him stuck. So he embraced the change, painful as it was, and transformed his grief into action. He planted seeds literally and figuratively that would grow into prosperity. These seeds were his new ideas, efforts, and willingness to adapt. This moment teaches us a powerful lesson. Change is inevitable. Sometimes it's thrust upon us unexpectedly and unwillingly. But within every forced change lies an opportunity for growth. When we resist change, we remain limited by what we know. When we embrace it, we open ourselves to new possibilities, new strengths, and new forms of success. The man's ability to take ownership, adapt, and invest in the future is a testament to the power of resilience. His story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we can choose to rise. Change may feel like an ending, but it is truly a beginning and invitation to reinvent ourselves and to create a better tomorrow. So when faced with loss or disruption, don't shy away. Lean in, take action, and plant the seeds for your own prosperity. The real question isn't just about getting by, it's about whether you are truly living or simply surviving. Survival keeps you safe, sheltered inside your comfort zone where risks feel minimized and challenges are avoided. But survival is not enough. To thrive, to unlock your fullest potential, you must push beyond mere survival. Mediocrity is a silent trap. It feels comfortable because it's familiar, predictable, and easy. But it also keeps you stuck in place, preventing growth and transformation. Settling for less means you never get to experience the power of your true capabilities. Growth demands discomfort. It demands that you step into the unknown, face uncertainty, and embrace challenges that stretch you. The path beyond survival is never easy. It's filled with obstacles that test your willpower, patience, and resilience. But every step outside your comfort zone is a step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. When you push beyond survival, you learn to welcome discomfort as a sign of progress, not failure. You realize that discomfort is the catalyst for growth, the signal that you are breaking old limits and building new strengths. Thriving means living intentionally, daring greatly, and refusing to settle for less than your best. It means challenging the narrative of safety and security and choosing instead the adventure of possibility and greatness. Ask yourself, are you surviving or are you ready to thrive? Because greatness doesn't come from comfort, it comes from courage. In life, we often cling tightly to what feels safe and familiar, our routines, relationships, possessions, or beliefs that create a sense of security. These are our safety nets, the anchors we trust to keep us grounded. But sometimes, holding on too tightly can hold us back. True growth requires the courage to let go. Letting go can feel like a loss, painful, uncertain, and even scary. It's like releasing a lifeline into the unknown, unsure if you'll float or fall. But that very act of surrender is the gateway to transformation. When you let go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a comfort zone, a limiting mindset, or a situation that's outgrown its purpose, you create space for new possibilities to enter your life. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making room for something greater. It's the first step in building a new foundation, a stronger, wiser, more empowered version of yourself. It's the fertile soil where your dreams can take root and flourish. Remember, the seed can only grow once it's released from the tight shell. Likewise, your potential can only be realized when you release your grip on what's holding you back. So embrace the discomfort of letting go. Trust that what's meant for you will find its way. And know that every loss is often the start of a far more fulfilling journey. Growth demands sacrifice, but it also promises renewal, strength, and a life far richer than the one you leave behind. Are you ready to let go and grow? Your future is not a distant dream. It is the direct result of the choices and actions you take right now, this very moment. Every decision you make, every habit you build, and every challenge you face today shapes the person you will become tomorrow. If you cling to comfort, to what's familiar and safe, you may feel secure, but you will also remain trapped within limits you set for yourself. Comfort zones create boundaries around your life, preventing you from stepping into the fullness of your potential. To build a future that reflects your greatest aspirations, you must learn to embrace discomfort. Growth lives just beyond the edge of the known, in the space where uncertainty, risk, and challenge exist. Letting go of what's easy or predictable is not weakness, it's courage. It's the courage to face the unknown, to take bold steps without guarantees, and to believe in your ability to create something better. The future belongs to those who are willing to break free from the chains of complacency and venture into new territory. It belongs to those who invest today in the hard work, persistence, and sacrifices that yield greatness tomorrow. Remember, your dreams don't wait for you to be ready. They wait for you to act. Start now. Let go of what's holding you back. Face the unknown with faith in your own strength. Because the future you desire is built one brave choice at a time. Success doesn't come to those who wait safely on the sidelines. It belongs to those who dare to take bold, decisive action even when the path is uncertain. Just like the man in the story who pushed his buffalo off the cliff, sometimes progress demands a drastic step, a leap into the unknown that shakes the very foundation of your comfort. Fear of loss, fear of failure, and fear of the unknown will try to hold you back. But real growth, real transformation only happens when you push through that fear and refuse to let it control you. Letting go of what feels safe is never easy, but it's the essential first step toward building the life you've always dreamed of. Bold action requires courage, clarity, and commitment. It means deciding that your dreams matter more than your doubts. It means being willing to risk everything familiar for the chance at something greater. When you choose boldness, you claim your power. You stop waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Instead, you create momentum, build confidence through action, and open doors to opportunities that fear could never unlock. Remember this, your breakthrough will come on the other side of boldness. Don't wait. Take the step. Push past fear. The life you want is waiting for you to claim it. If this hit your soul, don't just scroll subscribe and turn wisdom into winning. Your future self will thank you.